Bring your attention to your whole body from head to toes. And with a couple of exhalations, let any tension or tightness move out of the body and down through into the floor, down into the earth. Deep inhalation and a long, slow exhalation, letting your whole body relax. Bring your mind in from other times, other places. Focus your attention on the practice, on your body, the space that your body is in. And in particular, for alternate nostril breathing, bring your attention to the flow of the breath in the nostrils. Determine which of your nostrils is active. It will be the one that feels cooler on the inhale. Or you could block off one nostril and then the other to check. And notice the rhythm and the pattern of the breath. Ideally, the breath is even, which is the exhalation and inhalation are about the same length, and without any pauses or jerkiness in the breath. So the breath is smooth and continuous. And as we're doing the practice, try not to get too much effort. We want to have a good focus on the breath and on the practice, but we also don't want to have it be too intense or too much effort or strain. So if anything comes into the practice that feels like it's a bit too intense, then see if you can lighten your touch. If you have congestion in one nostril, then you could leave the other one open a little bit while you're breathing through that one. You don't want to get that feeling of not having enough air. We're going to do 3 patterns. The first one is a single breath pattern where we exhale through the active nostril and inhale through the passive nostril. Bringing your hands into position so you can use your ring finger and your thumb to block off one nostril and then the other. Beginning on an exhalation, block off your passive nostril and exhale through your active nostril. Inhale through your passive. Let the breath move in a circle, exhaling through the active nostril, inhaling through the passive nostril. And on your next exhalation, change sides. So now you're exhaling through your passive nostril and inhaling through your active. And then change again, exhale through your active, inhale through your passive, and let your attention, your awareness flow on that pathway with the breath. Eyebrow center to the base of the nose where the nostrils meet the upper lip. Next exhalation, change sides, exhale through the passive, inhale through the active. Letting your awareness flow through the nostril from the eyebrow center to the base of the nose with the breath. Next exhalation, change again, exhaling through the active, inhale through the passive. And then switching again on the next exhalation, exhaling through the passive, inhaling through the active nostril. Let your mind flow with the breath. Then bring your hand down and follow the flow of breath in both nostrils. Let your awareness flow equally in both nostrils. Check that your posture is straight. You've got lots of length through the neck, lots of room for the diaphragm to move. Relax your forehead, the jaw, the neck, all the way down through to the toes. You can allow the universal mantra, the sound so hum, to arise in the mind and flow with the breath. On the inhale, the sound is so. On the exhale, it's So the awareness, the breath, and the sound are flowing smoothly, continuously. Eyebrow center to the base of the nostrils, where the nostrils meet the upper lip, and back. Inhaling so, exhaling hum, letting the sound and the breath be continuous and smooth. And the next breath is a complete breath practice where we're going to exhale and inhale in one nostril and go side to side. So bring your hand up. Start with the active nostril on an exhalation. Exhale and inhale through the active nostril. Then switch to the passive nostril for a complete breath on each side. Allow so hum to flow with the breath and awareness in the mind. Exhaling hum. Inhaling so. Switching from side to side on each new exhale, move to the other side. Keep your mental focus on the flow of the breath and on the flow of the sound in the mind, coordinated with the breath. Awareness and breath and sound flowing smoothly. Inhaling so, exhaling hum. And the next time that you finish an inhalation through the passive nostril, bring your hands down and follow the flow in both nostrils. Let your awareness flow as though the energy and the breath are flowing equally from the left and the right side. If thoughts come into the mind during the practice, let them be in the background. Keep your mind focused on this breath, the continuity and the smoothness of the breath, the sound flowing with it. Relax the forehead, your shoulders, your whole body. Intend with your mind that the nostrils will become more even. The flow of the breath will become about the same in the right and the left side. And without worrying about that at all, set that intention that your breath and your energy will become more balanced during the practice. And the next pattern is 3 complete breaths on each side, starting with an exhalation in the active nostril. So counting your own breath, exhaling and inhaling 3 times on one side, and then going to the passive side, and then going back to the active. Allowing the breath and the energy flow to be your complete focus if you can. If the mind gets distracted, just bring it back. Inhaling so, exhaling hum, inhaling so. Allow your mind to settle, become calm, following this flow of awareness and breath. Focus on this smooth continuity of the breath, this unbroken line of breathing. Exhale and inhale and exhale. The focus, the flow of the breath and the mantra in the mind. And taking your time, no rush to finish the practice. When you finish the last 3 complete breaths in the passive nostril, then bring your hand down. Follow the flow of breath in both nostrils. Let your awareness of the breath and the sound be continuous in your mind. Notice the flow of breath in both nostrils. Notice the coolness as you breathe in, the warmth as you breathe out. And gradually bring your focus in so that you're flowing along a single stream, the Sushumna channel in the center, from the eyebrow center to the center of the nose. The nostrils meet the upper lip and back. Some might feel that as a flow of energy. Some might see it as a stream of light. Bring your attention to that flow of energy and breath. Sound of the mantra flowing with that in that central channel. Relax through the forehead, lots of length through the neck. Relax through the shoulders, down through the body. And then let go of the breath awareness altogether. Allow the body to continue breathing on its own and invite that sound, so hum, to repeat in the mind. Focus your attention on the mantra, so hum, so hum, so hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. If you find your attention has gone off to a thought or something else, simply bring it back. Focus again on the breath for a moment. Flow of the breath in the nostrils, the sound, so hum, flowing in coordination with the breath. And when you're focused again, then invite that sound to repeat in the mind, following it into the stillness. So hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. To complete the practice, become aware once again of the flow of the breath. Allow the sound to coordinate with the breath, inhaling so, exhaling hum. Noticing how it feels when you pay attention to the flow of breath in the nose. And then bring the palms of the hands together, rub them together to create warmth. And then bring those up to cover the eyes. Don't press into the eyes, but let the warmth of the palms warm up the muscles of the eyes. Continuing to be aware of the flow of the breath and of the sound of the mantra. Open the eyes into the palms. Notice your experience of following the flow of the breath and the sound with the eyes open. And then bring your hands down.